Morning, this is Chris. First thing on the agenda this morning, this is my lawnmower. It's been a good machine. I've had it for about 3 years. And finally, last week the rope broke like that, which wasn't a big deal because I could still pull it, but now it's become completely frayed right there and I can't start it anymore. So I'm going to have to go get another rope. I'm on my way to Lowe's to do that. One little factor here we got to take into account that makes things a little bit more difficult is that this thing here is riveted, not bolted to the housing. So I have to drill those out and get some more rivets or get some screws or something that will work there. I think I'm going to go for some screws. But then again, I don't know. I won't know till I get it off how far over this thing goes. So I might not be able to use screws. I might have to buy a rivet gun for all I know. So anyway, that's my morning. Go head over to Lowe's. When I get back, we'll go through this disassembly and repair. Okay, so we have returned from Lowe's. Got my coffee. And I was thinking about it while I was walking around in Lowe's that certainly drilling out those rivets would not be the way to go. And so I came home. This is the first thing I looked at. And here's what I noticed. There are bolts right here. There's one here. There's one on the other side. There's one on the front. So this whole thing is going to come off of here. So I'm not going to have to drill those out. I really should have looked at this more carefully in the first place. Always pays to do that. But at least I didn't waste a trip going to Lowe's. I really did need a cord. And so I did get that. And the screws I bought to use up here, I can just use those for something else. So it didn't waste any money, so that's good. So anyway, we're going to get these bolts out of here and get on to the next part. Okay, that was easy. 3 bolts later, got the top off. Looking down inside there, it looks like we have just one little screw to take out. And then hopefully that whole thing will come out of there. We'll see. We'll see here in a minute. Okay, to get that screw out, it was in there tight. I could not get it with a regular screwdriver. So I had to resort to this. It's my impact driver. Sorry I'm a little out of breath. I've gone back and forth to the tool shed now 4 times looking for something to take this apart. Yeah, just a standard slotted tip. Fit right into that screw right there, and just tapped it a little bit, gave it a little juice, and loosened right up. So now I'm going to take this apart. Okay, I got that apart. There's the original pull line right there. That's where it was going into the housing. That's where it stripped out. So, and you can see how it was bunched up there. That's why it wouldn't come through the little hole. That's where it broke originally. So what I did, I got some of this nylon paracord. I am not sure if that's a good idea or not. Nylon and gas don't mix well together. On the other hand, that should never come in contact with the gasoline. So I guess we'll just have to see. The reason I ended up buying it was by far the strongest cord they had at Lowe's. The next strongest cord in this size was only 24 pounds. And so, you know, didn't want to take a chance of the thing just snapping off the first time I tried to pull it. So that's what we're going for. The next thing we have to do, oh, the cats are fighting. Next thing we have to do is figure out how to get this thing retensioned in that spot. As soon as I took that piece out, it all just came flying out, and yeah, so that's going to be the next challenge, I think. How I was going to get this thing in there, and I was winding it up inside the housing, and I noticed that there's a little notch there that hangs on a little hook. And so that's how you, once you get it wound up so far, the notch fits over that little hook, and so then the spring stays tightened. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, so managed to get that done. I am sure there must be a proper procedure for putting that spring in there, but I don't know, I just kind of muscled it in there. Anyway, once I got the spring back in the top, everything went right back into place. Everything works fine, got the mower started, so one thing off the checklist for today. Yeah, I saw a couple YouTube videos about how to, change a pull string on or a pull rope on a lawnmower, but miracle of miracles, the top piece came out without the spring springing out of it on all the videos I looked at, so they must be very lucky. Anyway, just another day here at the end of the road, and if you like it, please like it and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, okay?